Oh, so last time we got the image splitting working. So we had testing and yeah, it should throw us validation errors, but maybe it doesn't for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, it works. We can toggle the vsync on and off by pressing the spacebar and whatnot. It's all good, but yeah. But then when we actually run it in real mode, we get constantly like this validation errors because we are doing something extremely wrong and whatnot. And then there are some artifacts showing up here. But yeah. So what the plan for today is, because these are quite annoying to read, as you can see. Like it says type 6, name null, and so on. Like it's very hard to know like what's actually the problematic thing. So I was thinking that we should implement like some more debugging functionality that Vulkan offers and go from there. So attaching names to these objects and so on. So let's do that. And how do we do it? I think there is some extensions and whatnot, so let's actually see what we get. So where do we print our extensions? Probably here, or here we get the extensions, so maybe it's part of this. So let's just breakpoint there, and then let's see our extension. Yeah, I think it's this one, the debug utils. Yeah, so let's try to enable that one. So I think it's debug utils EXT. Okay, yeah, I think this is how you enable it, maybe. And now if we run, it hopefully doesn't crash. And yeah, it seems like we managed to get the debug extension enabled. So now it's enabled, and now there should be like some calls that we could make with the device, if I remember correctly. So there should be like vk set debug utility object name device, and then it takes the descriptor debug. Yeah, and that should take some things. Let's see. And the same stuff as always. Yeah. Okay, and then goes to null, that goes to VK structure type. What it is called? Debug utils object name. Yes, like it reads right there. Why don't I just read it? Object type. Yeah, okay. Is there like type for? Ah, yeah, another thing we want to actually achieve. Let me show here. Let's capture a frame. Now if we go here and we go to resource inspector, we can see that these have all these names and whatnot, like fence 128, buffer 150, and so on. Like this doesn't tell you, like these are not really good names. Like how do we know if this is the first one or this is the first one, or is this actually the like swap chain image? Who knows? Well, okay, here you know because it's a swap chain image, whatever. But you know, but you can imagine that we have like hundreds of images or buffers. Like, how do we know which is which? We don't. Well, same kind of for the not for command buffers. Well, command buffers, yeah. But like here we can see like physical device 8 and 9. Okay, which is the one that we are actually using? We have no idea if we don't name them. Well, we can have some guesses based on like the number. So probably the first one we got, which is the 0, is probably the one with the smaller number. Who knows? But it probably is that way. Anyway, we want some easier names. Also, if we have names, we get the name showing up in the validation errors, which is also handy because then we can know exactly which resource is the problematic that we need to actually fix, that they are actually complaining about, instead of looking at this like, I think it's the handle value or whatever, or pointer. But yeah, so let's give it some type. I think it's probably device. Yeah, it has it, and object handle is device. And then I guess this is then the string my device. Okay. Let's compare. What? Big handle. Okay. So maybe it's fine just to cast it, because this is now probably finally those things that we actually need to use the get proc address type of stuff. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Okay. No prototypes. Okay, so we want this thing. And then we do this, and then we are gonna say pk instance. Yeah, yes. Instance, and then we want this function. And now, if we replace the call here with this thing, we probably will get the correct pointer. Let's see. Where did we put it? Yeah, here. Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so we can see that this is now this is a function pointer now inside the Vulkan 1 DLL. So we got a real pointer to a function. So we can probably use it. And now if we go and find the place where we were setting the name. So if we do here, breakpoint, okay, we go from here and we go here, and it didn't crash. We didn't get any validation errors, so I guess we are good. Yeah, okay, nice. Oh my god, that's a lot of artifacts. Anyway, also let's do something. I don't want to look at the red screen the rest of my life. So where's the clear color? Color. Isn't it clear color? Yes. No. What the fuck? Where is it? Ah, here. I don't know. What's good color? Something like light. Let's see. Let's want some nicer color to look at. Yeah, that's good. Okay. But anyway, let's see if our debug thing, like setting the name, actually works or not. Okay, let's do a capture and then go to resource inspector, and I think we named the device here. Okay, here is something called my device. Nice. And now we're going to use this for all of the things. So we can do like Q, probably Q, Q, and so on. Right? Let's see, does it work? At at least it doesn't crash, so it's always good. Okay, yeah, it does work for all of them, so. But using this is gonna be not fun at all. It's gonna be annoying. Looks like this is a lot of code, so probably should make the function so we can do it easier, so all of this stuff would be automatically filled in. So let's do that. What shall we call it, like a VK set name or something like that. We need a device, and then what else did it need? Name. Well, that's like my queue, and then well, it needs the thing that we want to target. So in this case, it would be the queue, and then the name. Okay, and yeah, let's see. Void VK through VK set name device. Okay. Should this just be a void pointer? Is there like VK handle? No. Anyway. Well, anyway cast, so it can probably be with 64. And this is like the object. And then name goes here. And then we have an issue that it doesn't know what this is. So let's do here, and this becomes a name. But then this is a question, like how do we do this? Can this just be unknown? We probably should look it up from the documentation. But again, I'm lazy to read, so I don't want to do that. Okay, let's take that one. And then let's put it here. Now, okay, so now we should be able to call this thing. And we don't. Oh yeah, because now this needs to be casted. This could be annoying to you. I already hate it. Okay. Oh, it yelled at me immediately. Okay, let's see. Why did it yell? Oh, okay. It can't be up with that. So this needs the actual object type in this enum format to know which type it is to actually use set the name for it. That's a bit of annoying. Because like, yeah. Like, if these are like true handles and not some opaque pointers to something, like they actually map, it's actual pointer that maps to some memory somewhere instead of like a random handle that they would need to parse, then yeah, if it's an actual handle, then why not just encode this type information into the handle? So like then this would become like this, and you would know based on the handle you get what type it is. But I guess that's just unnecessary processing. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so how do we do this? We can turn this into macro probably and just do like vk get object type or something like that. I hope it's not a real thing in Vulkan. Probably will name this as vk something vk. That's what vk object. Yeah, it's not anything. Okay, so we can just do that. It's gonna be object or the handle, the object, whatever. And then if we just do generic and then obj here, and then next line, let's see, what should we do? Q. Okay, let's select that, and that's gonna be vk object type Q. Okay, and by default, I think we should use this thing. Okay, and then let's do like device and what? Okay, device, and so on. And now we could actually let's do this as an implementation thing, and then it will also take the vk object type. Yeah, it will use it here. Okay, and then we will have define vk set name device object type name. Okay, and it will call this thing from here. And what will it actually do with it? It will pass the device as it is. It will cast the object. Okay, and then it will do vk get object type. Okay, and then it will take the object and then it will just pass the name. Okay. Object type device is not a thing. What? Okay, cool. So we have something wrong with our cool macro. Ah, yeah, it should be dev. And we have an issue somewhere. vk set q. Wait, what? Oh no, it shouldn't take the type at all here. Yeah. And now it hopefully does work, right? So if we go, where did we set the name here? It doesn't throw validation error anymore, and I guess it sets it correctly now. So let's go and see. Launch, take a capture, launch, application, text review, whatever, resource. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's still called my queue. So that's cool. And now we can make the macro even larger so it actually supports all the types. Because now it would only support these two. So let's go here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just copy paste all of this. The unknown we can leave as it's the default. We don't really care about that. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. And then we go here. We do that, and then we do vk. Something like that. So this will be vk instance. Vk physical device. Vk device. There is an easier way to do this. But I pick another editor that I know how to use better than this. Just a second. How did I do it? Oh. Yeah. Yes. And then we do that thing. Okay. I can do it here. Yeah, and then we do this thing, and then we do this thing, and then we do this thing, then we do EK. Okay. Yeah, this thing, and then we go and fix all of these things. No. View. Pass. Set layout. Set. I have no idea how this will go. Will it be like CPCR? Maybe. I don't know. Date. Data. Sort. Okay. These all we know that they will just be KHR. Okay. Same with the NV endings. Yeah. Okay, that's just gonna be X. All these will be EXT. E5. Session. Yeah. Yes. Structure configure. Probably. Operations, commands, layout. CUDA. Ugh. That's not something I will need because I need a card, so. So session execution layout. Okay, cool. Now we just copy that stuff and we just paste it here, and then we do this. We probably okay. So I guessed wrong here. It's YCPCR, all the small ones, and this. Oh, wait, what's happening? I have no idea what did I do. Okay, well this doesn't exist on the machine, so we don't care about that. Well, let's just remove it completely so it works. Okay, and then we could like indent it however we feel like and what's not, but it doesn't matter. We are not too concerned about it. And this could be validated. Maybe there's some errors or something. And then we need to do vk result. Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. Which will be a bit problematic when we have like a non-debug build, but we fixed it. Okay. And now we should be able to use the set name thing everywhere. So let's find the queue. Okay, set device. My device. Yeah. Let's make that my queue. Device. What should we call this other than fence? Name fence. Okay, this is gonna be comment pool. What else? Buffer. This is surface, swap chain. Okay, good, that's hidden. Close Steam, who cares? And yeah, then what else do we do? Yeah, keep renaming these things. Okay. Swap chain. Image. Too cool. Nope. That queue. Swap chain semaphore. Yeah. Semaphore. Yeah. Why did I? Okay. Okay, then this is gonna be buffer. Yeah, because these names make much more sense than the ones here. Like, you know, like if this says buffer, how do we know it's our buffer unless we name it buffer? Yeah, it doesn't improve the naming at all, but it doesn't matter. We only have one for now. Once we have more of them, we can come up with way better names. This is just like some test code and image. Okay, that seems to be all. So now if we run it, okay, cool, we get errors and whatnot. But now, if you look at the debug output, wherever that is here, okay. So this is gonna be quite interesting because now it should say, yes, it says here what the thing is that's failing. So, okay, in command buffer, we are doing some image sub resource, blah, 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 with the, with the regions, in the command, split image, and so on. So that's quite helpful already. Like, we know what command buffer at least is the problem. And then here it seems that it tells us like the image. Yeah, image is a bad name here when we are talking about the actual image, but anyway, that there's a problem with the image and it doesn't match some layer count and whatnot and what other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is kind of an improvement for what we had. Now we can at some point go and figure out how to fix all of these things. And for fun, let's see what, like, we know that it works, but let's see, does it actually work? So Now here all of this should have like some reasonableness. Okay, here's buffer, here's our frame fence, our command pool. Command buffer seems to have a wrong name. Like, why is that command buffer 130? No one knows. But yeah, swap chain images are correct, semaphore is correct, image heap is correct, frame fence, command pool. Command buffer is not correct. But maybe we just forgot to name it. Let's see. Allocate command buffers. Oh, we do. Why doesn't it get a name? Okay, so it seems to succeed normally. There's a name command buffer, so why not work? Anyway, that's a bit of a mystery. Oh, wait, let's see that it has a correct type. Let's do this. Then here, type, object, type. Yeah, it has. Did we do it in the correct? Let's see again. I don't trust it. Or it might be that it's one of those weird things where you didn't name it some certain way, so we always will use some, I don't know. What if I just give it some complete random name, like that's a good name. Anyway, this will go to pile of stuff that I just need to figure out by reading more about this stuff instead of, let's just see how will we do with this. Yeah, it doesn't get the name. I wonder if there's a bug in this thing again, or I'm assuming there are bugs. It's also it's probably more likely that I'm doing something stupid, but anyway, it's still not the behavior I would assume. But let's see what happens if we capture the first frame, because sometimes that worked. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, command buffer just doesn't wanna be named. No resource. Okay, command buffer. Yeah, like, you see, this one has like this set and debug utils thing. This one has it. This one doesn't. Why? Why it doesn't have it? I don't think it's because it gets resetted here. If that's the case, that's really stupid in my opinion again. Like, a lot of things are stupid in my mind if they work the way they do, but it's just me being an idiot. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, whatever. Let's go here. Launch, capture the first frame. Thank you. Resource. Yeah, no, it doesn't get a name. I wonder if the problem is this program or something else. No, actually, let's see, because it said correctly in the thing, right? In like, yeah, here it says it correctly in the validation error. So it seems that there is a bug in the render doc. Anyway, until next time when I finally go and fix all the validation errors that we are getting with the splitting and figure out how the resources actually should be like handled properly instead of doing all of these assumptions that we did here. Like, just pointed to the same address and whatnot in the heap. So yeah, that's gonna be next time anyway.